Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is Eric Previn from the 3rd District, and I am standing nearby the county watchdog, Mark Ridley Thomas. Today at item 12, what we are featuring, I had a slightly different understanding. I didn't spot the 225% increase. What I spotted was that the Orchid project was funded at $68 million. That did have a big bump when it got to that level, but then that they showed up a little short, 8,900,000 short. And then they decided, we got to replace those generators and quick, or we're never going to get the Army Corps of Engineer to approve because, and they rolled this out into language in the item, the Army Corps of Engineer takes forever to approve anything, is what their comment was. So they said, let's move that generator to the other side of the river. That way we won't have to get their approval. So that's what we're doing. We're designing a little spot to put it. Now the part that caught my attention was the designing fee. So we've engaged a group called Morris Architects who do an outstanding job. I mean, these guys are fantastic. Of course, they're a multinational firm that have done a tremendous amount of civic work in Houston, Texas, which caught my attention. That seems to be their big place where they have participated. So it is a sub-company of a group called Hewitt, H-U-I-T-T-Zolars, Z-O-L-L-A-R-S, for those who are following. So the question is, moving the generators, should it cost $5 or so million? I don't know. It feels to me like a frothy, let's try to spend that money and let's try to not spend all of it and seem like we're not spending all of it, which is nice, but it just seems like an egregious expenditure. I'm sure it's necessary. Obviously, generators are critically important to the functioning of a facility in the absence of power and all that, so we have to do something. Sir, you might consider expanding the Civilian Oversight Commission to include health services as well as sheriff and probation. Then you could sort of have one-stop shopping of public watchdogs taking part in these items on a regular basis. That might give you a bit more comfort. So thank you.
Thank you. Next speaker, please.